Gonna clean up the throttle body on this 2019 Chevy Malibu. Has a P1101 code for airflow. Commonly it could be the throttle body replacement. I'm gonna attempt to clean it for the customer just out of a courtesy, see if it helps. It could be the PCV valve, which there is kind of evidence of oil and a lot of oil in the intake. Could be even just a dirty air filter. If this doesn't work, what I'm going to recommend her do, she needs to go get a smoke test done. See if it has any leakage from the PCV or maybe even this intake tube that might be causing that as well. The fuel trims look decent. It actually had negative, so I didn't really think there was a vacuum leak causing more air. So this code comes on when the calculated amount of air is different than the expected amount of air, and that's basically what it's looking for, just the differences. And then when it sees the differences, it pops a code. Sometimes that's because the throttle body has adapted too hard to all the carbon buildup, maybe a lot of the oil coming through. It might be pretty dirty. I haven't taken a look at it just yet, but that's where we're going to start. First step in this, remove, there's a 10mm bolt down there. Remove this one. And then you're going to want to pop the clip out. You don't need to pull it fully out to disengage it. What that'll help do also is get you a little more movement out of it. I'm not going to kind of move it out of the way fully. I'm just going to kind of tweak it around, so you get a little more movement. Clip, pull this clip back. Now it turns into a regular clip. Push it down. Disconnect the throttle body. That should be pretty much it, besides the 4 10mm bolts. So we can whip those off. So loosen these ones up. You can see it came out. There is an O-ring to seal it. You know, maybe just give that a little wipe. But that's the throttle body removal. Now if you're gonna replace it, just replace it. If you're gonna clean it up. Now I've seen some videos of people fingering the throttle plate. I don't really do that. You shouldn't really need to have to anyway. Just get your straw out, spray it, it'll clean it. No scrubbing, no rubbing, just clean it up. I don't mess with touching the throttle plate. Not on a electronic throttle body. Maybe if it was a cable, but don't do that on electronic. So I'm gonna spray it down a little bit better. Be done. The reason I'm holding it this way is because I'm really just trying to keep the bolts in their same position. So, and there's chunks of carbon coming off of this, so that's a good sign. Maybe the chunks are causing it to not be able to open great. I like to use specific cleaners for specific jobs. So don't use brake clean on this. This one says throttle body cleaner. Use throttle body cleaner. Alright, just reinstall same way you pulled off. Twist the bolts on. Don't get torque happy, they're just 10mm bolts. I like to do everything in a star pattern, even if it doesn't call for it. And I grab my shorter ratchet so I can choke up on it. I don't pull it from the handle, and that's kind of like how I do lighter torques. Clip back on, bam wham, good to go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Last but not least, don't forget your little bolt for the bracket down here. Down there. Do yourself a favor and get a set of these bad boys. Dang, I love that wrench set. And it's cheap. Cheap and good. Doesn't get much better than that. And like always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Please follow me here and on Instagram, wrench_master.